37 injuries, 16 fatalities. That's the data the Collier County Metropolitan Planning Organization presented today regarding e-bike incidents in Collier County last year.
The community is mourning the loss of 14-year-old Clayton Miller, who died while riding his e-bike through a stop sign this past weekend. And it begs the question, does more need to be done to regulate e-bikes? Link News anchor Annette Montgomery joins us live from Miller's growing memorial. Annette, you spoke with e-bike riders, shop owners, and a commissioner. What do they all have in common?
Well, Lois and Emma, they all agree that more can and should be done to help make it safer to navigate an e-bike or at least share the road with them. Commissioner Dan Colwall is using his past law enforcement experience and that troubling data you just mentioned to introduce an ordinance in the county that would change the way we see e-bikes as we know it. It's a hot trend that's recently picked up speed.
We started 8 years ago, and we would see maybe one bike a month, electric bike, and we were like, wow, the volume has built dramatically.
I use it a lot.
Yet the speed of these e-bikes and where you can ride them differ across city and county lines. On Sanibel, you can only use Class 1 e-bikes. You can't use Class 2, which uses a motor to propel the bike, or Class 3 that can reach speeds of 28 miles per hour. But in Collier,
and really don't have a whole lot of ordinance that governs these and on the way they operate,
making it impossible to regulate them where they only follow state statute, just like in unincorporated Lee County.
And it kicks back to the local government on how to govern these in non-roadway trails and bike paths and sidewalks. So it falls back on the local ordinance to govern these things.
Collier County Commissioner Dan Colwall is referring to state statute that allows all classes of e-bikes, treats them like regular bikes, and kicks it back to local governments past that. After months of research and studies, he's introducing an e-bike ordinance at the next commissioner meeting.
In the past, when we've had an accident scene where we've had a bicycle come off the sidewalk or struck a vehicle in an intersection, we had to treat the bicyclist as a pedestrian. And because there's no real written ordinance, the process is to get this out for advertisement so we can have citizen input, professional input, and the other board members' input, and then try to adopt something over the next few weeks that we can put in place to have some safeguards.
Safeguards e-bike shop owners like Lisa Battalato say this area could use.
We don't have great bike lanes, as many as we would like to see. And we're taking you back out live to that growing memorial for Miller, where you can see friends are over there right now. We're seeing everything from soccer balls to footballs to flowers. I spoke with some kids over there who said they knew him for over 9 years, so definitely a very emotional time for them at this time. Now, the next Collier County Commissioner meeting is next Tuesday at 9 a.m. Also brought up in the presentation by the Collier MPO, they said FDOT, the county, and local municipalities are implementing more signage and directional street paint. Live in Collier County, Annette Montgomery, Wink News.